I have a treat for you today. Pellizcadas with chicharrón en salsa verde. Don't you love chicharrón en salsa?
It's just the texture of it is incredible.
I wanted to make a 3 chile salsa verde, a poblano, a jalapeño, a serrano. We have 2 pounds of tomatillos that we just want them to cook to the mushy and soft.
Okay.
So if you want to help me cut that jalapeño.
The whole thing with the seeds, right?
The whole thing,
Right.
the seeds and the veins. The poblanos, I do remove the seeds. I find that the seeds of the poblano chiles are kind of bitter. We can also add a bunch of cilantro. So the tomatillos are ready, super mushy, soft. Okay, so now I'm adding a cup of chicken broth, 1 teaspoon salt. I like to puree until smooth, but not completely smooth.
So a little chunky.
Yeah. I like the salsa verde where you can still see the seeds and then you can also bite
Feel
them
them,
a
yeah.
little.
The color is beautiful.
I'm gonna season the sauce.
So you're gonna cook it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm using safflower oil, and I like safflower because it is so neutral. So it's
So
like
it doesn't add flavor.
flavorless, odorless. We want the oil to really heat up.
Okay.
Sándwich like, that is so Mexican.
Yes.
Okay, so we can just, oops, yeah, good save.
Thanks.
So do you think, Francisco, that your house, would you say it's more of an American kitchen or a Mexican kitchen or a Mexican-American kitchen?
I would say I have the tools that I need to make the food that I like to make,
Yeah.
whether it's American or Mexican.
I'm turning it off because the sauce is already cooked.
Are we adding all of this?
Yeah, you know what? It seems that it's a lot of chicharrón.
It's gonna shrink though, right?
But it's gonna, yeah, the chicharrón is going to start absorbing the sauce.
Yeah.
Can you hear that? The sauce is getting into all the
Yeah.
chicharrón bubbles. You've made sopes at home.
I have,
You've made
yes.
tortillas at
Yes.
home. So it's the same masa. We have 2.5 cups of masa harina, half a teaspoon salt, 2 cups of lukewarm water. I'm gonna use your baker's hands.
Okay.
Please.
So you go straight with your hands. What I do is I
Yeah.
will always keep one hand clean
Yeah.
because this way I can spin and turn while the other hand gets dirty. So
Okay.
I would never put 2 hands in.
This is so smart, and I always put my 2 hands in. So what I do is I will just grab the whole masa, and then I just go half and half and half. We have our tortilla press. Go down, not pressing too hard. You want it to be like 1/4 of an inch thick, so it's much thicker than a tortilla. You have your comal or pan at medium heat, and it's gonna cook for like 1.5 to 2 minutes per side. So now we take these out. You go around with your hands or with like a kitchen towel. We're gonna pinch around, put them back there, and then they finish cooking. These are ready, but now we're gonna brush them with a little oil to crisp them up. So we have our pellizcaditas, and now they're nice and crispy. This is like the perfect texture because it
much.
absorbed all the sauce.
Looks delicious.
So we're gonna use not 1 but 2 different kinds of cheese. We're gonna use the fresco, which is fresh, and tangy. We're gonna do the cotija too,
Okay.
which is salty, aged.
Would crema make any sense?
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
So what would you say to somebody if they used a fork and a knife to eat this?
That would be my husband.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be hot.
Do we cheer with the taco?
Sí.
With the pellizcada? Okay,
Sí.
cheers. Oh my God. So good. The texture of the chicharrón is like, you get chewy followed by crunchy. And we love those things. As human beings, we love that textural contrast. You also get the different flavors. You get this like sweet, sour from the cream. You get the taste of the cooked masa and the beans, right?
This to me is like comfort Mexican food. I think you're making more of a mess than
I
me.